Hi everyone, welcome to the next declutter video. I hope that you've been enjoying these and they've been helping keep you company and entertained while you're hopefully staying inside for most of the day, staying at home. This is going to be a declutter of my powder highlighters. I will do separate ones for cream and liquid highlighters, but these are the powder ones. As you can probably tell, I have way too many. I don't think I have as many as my blushes, but we'll see in just a second. So I hope you're subscribed to the channel by hitting that subscribe button, and go ahead and follow Allura Beauty over at Instagram. Of course, if you want to see the other declutter videos in this series, I will link that in the upper right-hand corner for you. I'll do the playlist so that you can watch them back to back if you want to. You can even just play them in the background if you want to, or if you want to see swatches of the highlighters, I swatch pretty much all of them in these videos, so that might be of interest to you too. The ones that I'm going through to declutter are from my personal use collection. That means that you may not see highlighters that you've seen in videos because I have already either given them away, passed them on, or whatnot. So they are inclusive, this declutter is inclusive of my personal collection. These are powder products, so I am not really that concerned about how old they are in terms of it being a health concern. So that's not something that really factors in for me. And the last thing is that when I say that I'm going to remove something from my collection or get rid of it, it doesn't mean I'm chucking it in the trash. It usually means that I'm going to try to give it away to friends or family, or donate them to a shelter, or if I need to actually get rid of it, go through either TerraCycle or put them in the recycling bin. Some people started commenting that I shouldn't be giving these things away because of coronavirus. You can make your own personal decision, but I don't know what coronavirus has anything to do special with getting rid of these kinds of makeup products. Even in the age of pre-coronavirus, you should not be giving away or donating or passing along any makeup without sanitizing it first. We're gonna start with the first step always, which is to dunk all these out. I'm gonna count them and see what our starting point is. All right, so here is our starting point. I'm gonna count them, tell you how many there are. Okay, actually, I have a lot fewer than I thought. This is 71 full-size highlighters. Then I have these ones in these little pots, which I'm probably just right off the bat I'm gonna get rid of because I have plenty already. Okay, that one doesn't have that sticker on there, and they're definitely things that other people can enjoy, so I'm going to not include them in my starting point. I'm just already from the beginning going to set these aside. Okay, so the first thing I'm actually going to do is do a visual check to see if there's something right away I can say yay or nay to, and that I don't even need to swatch. This is going to be one of them, although I do want to swatch this. This is e.l.f.'s highlight in Sunkissed. This is so, oh wow. I was going to say this is so old, and in fact it doesn't even transfer anymore, so gonna definitely already, I'm not even gonna pass this along, I'm gonna recycle this. This is a very recent highlighter. This is MAC's Double Gleam from the Chinese New Year collection. I'm definitely going to be keeping this. This is a loose powder highlight from Kors. I've used this many times. This is in the shade, I don't know if there's a shade Wild Rose Powder Mineral Illuminating Powder Luminescence. I don't think it has a particular shade. It's just, I don't know, it's nice, but it's nothing super special, so I'll see if a friend wants this, otherwise I'll recycle the packaging. There are two highlighters that I have been using for the past several months on a interchanging daily basis, so I definitely am going to keep both of these. One is one of my all-time favorite highlighters. This is from Essence, the Pure Nude highlighter. The best, one of the best, more natural looking luminizing highlighters. And then from MAC, this is Snow Globe. This is more cool toned powder highlight. You can probably tell from the pan that I've been using this. Here's another loose powder highlight from the company Face Front, which no longer exists. This is in the shade Double Exposure, and this still has the seal on it, so I'm going to pass that along. Then some more recent additions to my collection that I'm not going to get rid of because I've recently been testing them and love them. One is the Physicians Formula. This is actually the Set and Glow, which is a duo. This is supposed to, it's marketed as this like balm and then an all-over luminizing powder, but I use this as a highlight, a more natural, subtle, finished highlighter. This is in the shade Brightening Rose. Yeah, Brightening Rose. So love this. Definitely going to keep them. And then 2 L'Oreal products. These are the Age Perfect blushes, but these shades are, for me, work better as very subtly tinted highlighters, and those are in the shades Peony and Rosewood. So I am definitely going to keep these also. And finally, one of the Kaleidos highlighters. This is in Laser Glazer. This is not only a super uniquely colored duochromed finished kind of gold, green, copper highlight, but I love using this as an eyeshadow too. If you haven't seen my video on the Kaleidos highlighters, I'll link that in the upper right hand corner for you to see. I love this brand and their products, so I'm definitely going to keep this. Okay, as for the rest, I am going to try to put them into color categories. I think for highlights, it's going to be a little less distinct which color categories they may be, but I'll do my best, and then we'll go by each color family. Okay, 2 more that I can make an easy decision about. These are 2 ones from MAC, and that's what they look like up close. This one is just completely crumbled. This one is partially broken and lifted out of the pan. I have tried to press both of these. And this is actually how they arrived from MAC, unfortunately. So I'm not going to try to continue to resalvage these. I'm going to go ahead, clean them out, and I'm going to back to MAC the compacts. Okay, discovered that one of the ones in this pile is actually a cream highlighter. So the total goes down to 70. I'm going to put that in the pile for the cream declutter for highlighters. So I found 3 products that are unused, so I am going to pass these along one way or the other. 2 of them are Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick Compacts. One is in the shade Pink, which looks like this, and the other one is in Rose. And then this is a limited edition Tom Ford The Face highlighter, which looks like this. I've also got a brand new and unopened Magically Cool liquid powder in Truth and Light from MAC. I remember when I purchased this being so excited to use this, but just never got around to it, so someone else is going to enjoy this. And last one that is new, another limited edition, I think, Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick Compact in Copper Diamond. Super pretty, but unused. Okay, it's kind of hard to separate highlighters into color families, but I did my best. I don't even know how to describe the categories I divided these into, so we're just gonna start with whatever this is here. The first one is MAC's Pink Buttercream. This is a pearl matte face powder. And again, these swatches are not for real consistency, it's more just the color. MAC's Cold Comfort Extra Dimension Skin Finish. MAC's Lightscapade Mineralized Skin Finish. Didn't do a very good job of matching these colors, did I? Makeup Revolution's Vivid Bake Highlighter in Radiant Lights. Kaleidos's Comet Catcher. Duochrome finish. This one is interesting. It's kind of a hybrid between a kind of like cushiony gel and a powder. This is Stila's Heaven's Hue highlighter in Transcendence, not Incandescence. So I couldn't decide whether I should have put this in the cream or the powder pile. Smashbox's crystallized highlighter. I think that's, an Opti Mystic. So pretty. And Illamasque's Beyond Powder Highlighter. I really like this formula. This one is in the shade Days. Oh my gosh, incredible. All of these shades are absolutely beautiful. Let's see if I can force myself to let go of any of these. Okay, I know this is not a great start to this declutter, but I am going to keep all of these because they all are, well, most of them are duochrome finishes and they all have different flashes. And then the ones that aren't duochrome finishes are still very different from each other. The most subtle one is the Pearl Face powder, this first one in Pink Buttercream. I contemplated getting rid of that, but it's super subtle, and for everyday use, I am someone who uses things that are more subtle, so I'm gonna keep each of these for different reasons. And then these four, I wasn't sure what categories to put them in, so we'll just swatch them together. This is Bobbi Brown's Shimmer Brick Compact in Beige. Chantecaille's Le Pétale de Rose, no idea how to pronounce that, Illuminating Face Powder. Ooh, absolutely stunning. Haven't used that in forever. Another Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick Compact in Tawny. Wow. And last is a Becca, what is this? Light Chaser Highlighter for face and eyes, Opal Flashes Jade. So this one can be used either as a highlight or, wow, so beautiful, or as an eyeshadow. Okay, so I love the formula and the finish of the Bobbi Brown ones, but I'm gonna get rid of both of them just because I know I'm not gonna use these shades, and I'm gonna keep the Chantecaille and the Becca ones. Okay, next category is goldeny yellow shades, I think. I don't know. First one is Face Front's Auto Focus Flash Light Highlight Powder. Super metallic finish. Kaleidos Solar Sailor. Ooh, so beautiful. Max Sky's The Limit Extra Dimension Skin Finish. And Lorax, oh, this is not Lorax. And Benefit's Mary Luminizer. Very silky. Next is another Illamasqua Beyond Powder in the shade Deity. I really like the Illamasqua formula on these. And last is Too Faced Candle Light Softly Illuminating Translucent Powder. So this one, I mean, it says translucent powder. I don't know that I want to put this all over my face though. In the past I've used it as a highlighter. It's pretty subtle though. Okay, I'm gonna take out the first one, which was the Face Front highlighter, and the last one, which is the Too Faced Illuminating Powder. The next set are ones that I thought had like a, I don't even know, maybe a beigey, nudie feel to them. Again, these are very rough categorizations. This one is a Kevyn Aucoin, the Celestial Powder in the shade Candlelight. If you've watched my blush declutter video, you know that I absolutely adore the Kevyn Aucoin formula. It's just outstanding. A product from Rude Cosmetics. If you haven't heard of them, I believe they sell them, is it Walmart or Target? But they're very affordable, very creative brand. If I remember, I'll try to link in the upper right hand corner for you the brand review that I did for Rude Cosmetics. I didn't even tell you what this was. Moon Smut Face and Body Shimmer. Recent video I also did for ZC Cosmetics. This is a Chinese brand and they also have very creative products. This is their Highlight Pressed Powder in the shade 2. Another Becca Light Chaser Highlighter for face and eye in Champagne Dream Flashes Bellini. Galactic Beauty Face Glow Natural. Kaleidos' Ray Rider. Lorax Perfectly Lit Spotlight. So soft. And Illamasqua's Beyond Powder in OMG. Okay, so I'm gonna pass along the second one, which is the Rude Cosmetics one right here. The third one, which was the one from ZC. And surprisingly, I'm gonna pass along, even though it's absolutely stunning in formula and finish and so metallic, I'm gonna pass along Ray Ryder because I don't typically use such strong metallic highlighters on my face, just personally. And I would otherwise use this as a beautiful metallic eyeshadow, just like with that other one that I showed you. But I have a lot of metallic eyeshadows in this kind of shade and finish, so I'm gonna give this to someone who can use it more than I can. These are my kind of more bronzy finish shades. We have two Bobbi Brown shimmer bricks. This first one is in Copper Diamond. Stunning. This one is in 24 Karat. Then I have two Cargo ones. They are the exact same shade. This one is unused and new, so I know that I'm going to put this in the get rid of pile. And the shade is Sunset Beach. Wet n Wild Mega Glow Illuminating Powder in the shade 345 Catwalk Pink. I don't even think I have used this, so I'm going to not swatch that. I'm going to give that away. Next is a MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Dima's Glow. Very recent collection. Well, not very recent, but fairly recent collection. So incredible. Then we have Physicians Formula's Warm Nude powder. Wow, that turns out super bronzy. A dual finish highlighter in Radiant Rose Gold from Lancome. And this huge ginormous Marc Jacob Omega Glaze all over foil luminizer in Guilty. So once again, so many of these are stunning, but I just don't practically use them on my cheeks as highlighters. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually only going to keep the Lancome one, the second to last swatched, and I think I'm gonna put it with my eyeshadows to remind myself to use it on the eyes. And I'm gonna do the same with Dima's Glow from MAC, which is this one, and the rest I am going to pass along. And this category is going to be for kind of bronzy pink shades. First one is a highlighter from Juvia's Place, the Heroin Glow 2. Next is a Hard Candy Blush Crush Baked Blush in Pinup. Interesting. MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in Perfect Topping. Then we have a Heaven's Hue highlighter in Kitten from Stila. Once again, it has that kind of bouncy, not quite powder texture. So pretty. And another Becca Light Chaser highlighter in Rose Quartz Flashes Seashell. Okay, I'm gonna keep the last three and I'm going to pass along the first two. This pinup shade is very interesting, but I feel like the tone would not look good on my skin. And this is the final category, which are shades of pink and purple. This one by Estee Lauder is unopened and unused. It is a Michael Kors collaboration, I guess, in Very Hollywood, or that's the collection, I guess, a shimmering loose powder. No, I think it is called Very Hollywood. So I'm going to pass this along. As for the rest, we start with MAC's Beauty Powder in Pearl Blossom. Another MAC Beauty Powder in Shell Pearl. I think this used to be baked and domed, but that fell off, so this is just what's left. This is a MAC Mineralized Blush in Azalea in the Afternoon. I wonder if I should have left this with the blush pile. Oh no, it's very shimmery. Tarte's Fancy Pink Diamond highlighter. A lot of people hate on this highlighter, but I like it. Next to our Bobbi Brown Shimmer Bricks. This one is in Pink Quartz. Next one is in Lilac Rose. A Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector pressed in Prismatic Amethyst. A Face Front Face or Flashlight Highlight Powder in Gamma Ray. Then Benefit's Tickle highlighter. I wonder if this one was, yeah, it says highlighter. Kaleidos's Star Surfer. Illamasqua's Beyond Powder highlighter in OMG Burst. And another Becca Shimmering Skin Pressed Perfector in Lilac Geode. I'm gonna get rid of 3 total, one of them being this MAC blush in Azalea in the Afternoon. Next is the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in Pink Quartz. And last is Star Surfer by Kaleidos. Again, fantastic formula, but I just don't wear things that are this strong on my cheeks. And I could use it on the eyes, but I have other eyeshadows already in this shade and finish. All right, this represents the entirety of what I am removing from my collection. Let's go ahead and count them. All right, so there are a total of 30 highlighters in the get rid of pile. So that means 70 minus 30 equals 40 highlighters that I am keeping in my collection when it comes to pressed or other powder highlighters. So once again, not too shabby, less than half, but a significant amount that I am removing or letting go of. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you look forward to the rest of the upcoming ones. I do have I think two or three more lip category declutters. And then I definitely have to do eyeshadows. I'll probably do singles. Oh, I probably have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to do a lot of different ones because I have to mix them up or split them up between probably eyeshadow, like crayons, cream eyeshadows, powder, all that kind of stuff. And then I have my palettes, and well, if you like these declutter videos, there'll be many more. So please keep watching, please keep enjoying. I hope you liked this one. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you in the next video.